Hello there friends, Ian here. This week we're going to be talking about writing goals you can have for the year 2023. This is a little delayed from the new year, but if you haven't created a goal yet, you still have plenty of time. Of course, any goal you set you should work towards, but if you don't reach that goal by the end of the year or however long you give yourself, you shouldn't beat yourself up over it. At the end of the day, any of the work and writing you do will improve your writing and push you further down your writing journey. There are almost a limitless amount of goals you can choose. These are only a few that you can decide between. With that being said, let's get into it. The first goal you could choose between is to write a certain percentage of the days in a year. So say you want to write, but you don't have time every day to write. Why don't you try to set a percentage of days? I'd suggest having it somewhere around 50% of the days in the year will be set that you'll write at least a little bit. If you were to write 50% of the days in a year, it would be only about 182 days. If you were to write 75% of the days, it would be around 273 days of the year. You can set this goal at any place you want, but like I said earlier, I think at least 50% of your days writing is a good spot to go for if you cannot write every day. The next kind of writing goal you can have is to do writing related things every day. Now, I know I just talked about writing every day, but writing every day isn't the only thing you can really do. Like, if you don't feel like writing a day, you can still work on writing related things. You could work on outlining, world building, creating all these different things. And in my opinion, these are still helpful for you because you're building those skills, which you'll need in order to make your writing feel better and read better than it otherwise would. So if you can't write every day, try doing writing related things every day instead. Or you could have both of these goals at once. The next kind of writing goal is a word count goal. Your word count goals could be on a monthly basis. They could be on a quarterly basis, bi-yearly, yearly. However much space you want to have for your goals, do that. However, in my opinion, I think having an overall goal for a year would probably be the best thing to do. And I recommend around 50 to 100,000 words for your writing. It depends what kind of writing you do too. If you only write poems, then 50,000 words a year is a lot of words. Even if you write a novel, it's a lot of words. But with novels and short stories, you get 10, 20, 30,000 pretty frequently. And if you do multiple things a year, then you just have your word count go higher and higher. I write novels, and my goal for this year is 100,000 words. I'm not on a good track for it now, but I'm working on that. And that's really all that matters when you're coming up with a goal like this, that you're trying to get there. It doesn't matter if you don't make it there at the end. It just matters that you're trying. The next writing goal you can think of having is to write a certain amount of something a year. Say you want to write 3 short stories or 2 novellas in a year. That's the kind of goal I'm talking about. You could do 1 poem a week. You could do 1 short story a month, 2 novellas in a year, 1 novel in a year. And even if you only write 1 novel in a year, a novel has the most word count out of anything. This goal is more for if you want projects to write on, but you don't care about the word count. In fact, all of these, except the word count one, are good ones to look at if you do not give a care about word count. But if you're looking to have some sort of structure to your writing goal of the year, this might be a better alternative than the others. The next writing goal is to continue work on your main novel. It could also be to begin your new novel. Years are long, and you may have been sitting on a story idea for months or years, and you're wanting to start writing this year. Well, why don't you just have your goal be started? Or if you've been working on it, why don't you just continue it the same way you have been? This is probably the simplest goal you can choose from out of these 5. And honestly, having a goal like that is not even really that bad of an idea. If you haven't started yet, start it. If you have, continue it. Don't focus on word count or anything else. Just keep going at your own pace. And that's it. Those are 5 writing goals to get you started for 2023, even if it is maybe a month behind when I should have released it. Comment below what your goals are for the year, even if it was not on this list, and how I can improve these videos for you in the future. If you enjoyed or found this helpful, be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already, as I post videos like this every Sunday. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you next week. As always, never stop writing. Bye!